Hello everyone and welcome to Shifting Gears. In today's video, I have with me the all-new Kia Carnival. So now prices for this all-new Kia Carnival start at rupees 63,90,000 ex-showroom. Now that is a significant jump in pricing for this new Kia Carnival compared to the old Kia Carnival, which now of course is discontinued here in the Indian market. Kia has skipped a generation of the Carnival here in India. This is the facelift model of the new Carnival which has arrived. The pre-facelift model of this generation of the Carnival did not make it to the Indian shores. So it is what it is, and pricing is going up by a significant amount. If you were to buy a house in a city like Mumbai or a Mumbai suburb, for this kind of money you could actually buy a 1 BHK apartment for yourself and for your family. But if you have the budget and appetite to bring home a luxurious family MPV, this could fit just right for your requirements, because after the Toyota Innova Krista and the Innova Hycross, up till the Toyota Velfire, there was quite a void which this new Kia Carnival is trying to fill up. So if you want a big family car, this is a lot of real estate on wheels and you could actually like it. Have a look at this. I am 5 feet 8 inches in height, and this is how tall and how long this Kia Carnival is. I am just standing over here for your reference so that you understand how big this vehicle is. If you try to clean this car by yourself, you are definitely going to get tired. Now in this video, we are going to speak about the exterior design of this new Kia Carnival. There is another white color which is just passing by. Just have a look at this. There are only two color options available for the Kia Carnival. This shade of white and the car that I have with me, a shade of black. Only two color choices. But what is exclusive for the Indian market is the interior color scheme, which is not offered anywhere worldwide. So that is some kind of special treatment that we Indians are getting. Again, going back to our point, this is how big the car is. And in this video, we will only focus on the exterior design of this new Kia Carnival. We will have another separate video where we speak about the interior cabin, the space, the features and the overall packaging. And there will obviously be a really long, detailed drive review video for you to understand how this car drives and is this going to be sufficient for your family car requirements. So now is a good time to subscribe to that Shifting Gears channel if you haven't till now, and also press the bell icon. So let's get going. Let us start talking about the features of this new Kia Carnival. Now at the front end, you have the signature tiger nose grille, and it is really wide. Just have a look at it, how wide this grille is. And you have this studded chrome kind of element over here. Looks quite nice, adds a generous dose of premium touch on the front end. And this air dam section, it is open in some spaces and it is blocked out in some places. Of course, it is just so wide that Kia could do this and the engine will still breathe just fine. Over here, you will also notice a camera. This is for your 360-degree camera support. And then you will also notice you have this dark chrome, dark silver kind of a finish for this grille surround. This also looks quite nice, and just because the grille section is so wide, it enhances the overall width of the car, gives it a sense of premiumness. Lower down for your skid plate, you have that same color tone. Looks quite nice. It looks quite metallic, but it is not really a metal piece. It is done quite neatly. And over here you will notice you have your radar sensor because this car comes with level 2 ADAS. Now speaking about the lights, you have LED DRLs which are really wide and also tall. And then you also have a full LED stacked headlamp setup. Looks quite nice, vertically stacked. Just have a look at the LED DRL on this particular vehicle which is passing by. Looks quite nice, isn't it? And the illumination is quite good too. While the car is passing, just have a look at the tail lamp too. It is connected, but we will get to that shortly. Now on the bumper, you will notice you have your parking sensors, and then lower down you also have LED fog lamps offered to you with this Kia Carnival. Lower down, you have hard plastic, so this is going to be a little bit abuse friendly. The paint won't be scratched up because there is no paint over here. And then overall, lower down over here too, you have a really wide air dam for your big 2.2 liter diesel engine to breathe when you're going out for that long road trip. So that is it on the front end. Really wide elements, and just because they are so horizontal, it makes the car look wider, it makes the car look more premium, and it tries to justify the price tag just because of its sheer size. The bonnet has a couple of crease lines, really nicely done. You can look at the shadow play over here, and because of this it looks like it is a powerful vehicle, that there is a powerful motor under that hood. Now moving to the side profile, with this vehicle you get dual tone diamond cut alloy wheels. You will notice over here you have Continental tires on this test car that we have today, and if I have to check out the size, this is a 235/60 R18 tire. These are Continental cross contact tires, and they fill up the wheel well area quite nicely. Speaking about the wheel arches, you have bold wheel arches with crease lines, but there is no plastic cladding over here. I wish that there was a small dose of plastic cladding, that hard kind of plastic. It would have just protected the paint, but never mind, this is not an SUV, this is an MPV. Have a look at this side profile. Very clean design. I think this will age quite well. It is not overdone at all. On the wing mirrors, you will notice you have your LED turn indicators, and lower down you will also notice you have your 360-degree camera positioned over here. Then on the door, you will notice you have body colored door handles along with that dark chrome kind of treatment, a request sensor for true keyless entry, and then lower down you will notice you have this really long side step, which is going to be very useful when you want to get in and out of this vehicle, because it is slightly on the taller side. So elderly family members will find this very, very useful. Even your kids, for them to jump in and out, this will be very, very convenient. The rear door handle is over here. Again, the same kind of treatment, this chrome finish, another request sensor over here too, and just have a look at this. Everything is in line. I really like such fine design touches because it makes the vehicle look quite neat, and it shows the attention to detail that the brand has put in while designing and developing the vehicle. Now this is a sliding door. Let me show that to you. This is how it pops out first and then slides back, and when you want to close it, again simply press that request sensor, and this is how it shuts. It is not too loud, the thuds are not too loud, and you will hear those very noticeable clicks which will tell you that the door is now locked. You did notice the side step which has that metallic treatment, but on the sides you have gloss black. Now this is going to be a problem because this can get scratched because of dust, dirt, and just because you might have something on your shoes which might rub against this panel and show some scratches, and this might look a little worn out in a few months of ownership. Smaller but significant things to notice. Lower down on the door panel, hard plastic, again with that satin chrome, dark chrome kind of finish. Looks quite nice, enhances the overall length of this vehicle, and when you open the doors, have a look at this. It is covering up the entire metal portion, so the door is not going to be scratched if at all there is some obstruction around when you are opening or closing the door. It continues on the front door too. So over here you will notice that this is plastic, this is not metal, so this maybe could be easier to replace, but that is something that you can tell us after you buy this and how your ownership is going on. On the side profile, as you can notice, plenty of crease lines, but really nice straight crease lines, because of which the design is up to my taste at least. Over here, have a look at this treatment. Again, this dark chrome finish, a nice textured panel, looks very nice, and it is good to touch too. It feels premium. It makes the car look upmarket. The rear quarter glass is also large, and from the outside too, you will notice that the rear quarter glass on the inner side it has a retractable sun curtain so that your cabin stays cool when you're going out for a long drive on a hot sunny day. Now this channel, this cut which you see over here, this is for your door mechanism, the sliding rear door, so it will retract till here as you saw before. On the roof you have really chunky roof rails. For my height of 5 feet 8 inches, you can notice that I can grab onto it very easily, and I don't know if they are load bearing, but they look good at least. Then you will notice that the A pillar, there is no different blackout that you can see over here, but it is blacked out. The B pillar is also blacked out. And then when you look at that C pillar section, you have that chrome finish. And then when you wrap around on the D pillar, over here you have this particular applique for aerodynamics, and this is also in a shade of black. Now all of these elements you will noticeably see it on the white color option. There are only two color options like I mentioned with this new Kia Carnival. The fuel filler cap of this Carnival is on the left hand side, and you will notice that since this is a diesel vehicle, you have to top up AdBlue, so that you can do it from under this panel itself. Very conveniently placed, and that's about it. But before we move to the rear end, have a look at the rear wheel too. Over here also what you should notice is that you get all 4 disc brakes, and just have a look at this alloy wheel design. Looks nice. Kia hubcaps. And then let's move to the rear end, and let's start with this section. Hard plastic, reverse sensor even over here for better parking ability. And then when you move to the rear end, just have a look at how wide the tail gate is. It is a really wide vehicle. I can't even stretch end to end, it is that wide. The LED tail lamp, as you can notice, this is how it looks. Let me check the key and show it to you. Now check this out, this is the key of the Kia Carnival. And now again, go back to the tail lamp. You will notice the connected tail lamp design. It is a connected piece, but the light signature is not connected. Very nice detailing for this tail lamp too, and again vertically stacked over here. So it is cohesive in design when you consider the headlamp and the tail lamp design. Again, it wraps around on this side panel, on this rear quarter panel quite nicely. LED turn indicators too. Lower down you have functional rear fog lamps too. Again that dark chrome, satin kind of finish over here on the rear bumper. Limousine Plus variant branding on the tailgate. Kia branding, very nice looking over here on this tailgate. Really big, but because the car is so big, it doesn't really look too odd. And then the Carnival branding on the left side of the tailgate. For your rear windscreen, again you have this wraparound dark chrome satin kind of finish. Up top on the roof, you will notice you have a shark fin antenna. Now this is the first time that I am showing you the roof of a vehicle like this, because it is important. You have dual sunroofs with this Kia Carnival, one over the front cabin, one over the rear cabin. The glass section of the rear sunroof is larger in size compared to what you see on the front, and it is what it is. And this also is a unique selling point for this new Kia Carnival. Of course, dual sunroof was offered with the old Kia Carnival 2 here in the Indian market. And then over here, this is your spoiler, and there is an integrated high mount stop lamp over here, which also of course is an LED unit. When you look at the rear end design, lower down you will notice there is no visible chrome finished tailpipe. There is nothing that is sticking out very noticeably, but if you try hard and if you go down, you will obviously see all of those things. And again, this is also hard plastic, abuse friendly, won't scratch the paint because there is no paint on this. So overall, this new Kia Carnival, it is larger in size on the outside and on the inside. It is offering you a lot of space, and by the way, if you stand up close to the tailgate of this Kia Carnival with the key in your pocket, the tailgate is going to open up this way, power assisted. And then you have 2 buttons over here. One is to open and close. Of course, not for open right now because it is already open. This is to close the tailgate, and this is to adjust the height too. One touch and it will shut. takes some time, but it is a big car, it is a big tailgate. So that is it on the exterior design of this new Kia Carnival, and I think that it does look good, it does look premium. This kind of size at this price is unmatched. There is no other product which is so long, so wide, offers so much space on the inside at this price tag. Now, if you were in the market to bring home a big family car, maybe you could have considered the Toyota Fortuner, but that also costs 60 lakh rupees or maybe upwards of 60 in some cities and states. This, of course, is going to be expensive. On-road pricing is going to be well over 75 lakhs, I guess, in some cities. So it is pricey compared to its predecessor. But is there any competition in this price tag? Absolutely not. But would you pay so much money for a Kia product here in India? That is up to you. That is your choice. Looks are subjective, but does this pricing make sense to you? That is for you to decide. What is your opinion about this all-new Kia Carnival MPV? You let us know in the comments below. I am mighty impressed by the sheer road presence, and if you wanted a big car, if you wanted to be seen out on the streets, I would surely recommend it if you have that kind of money. Till next time, subscribe to the Shifting Gears channel, press that bell icon. If you have any other queries about this car, ask me in the comments. I will try my best to help you out. Do check out the other two videos, one for the interior cabin and one which is a very detailed drive review video, so that you are informed about everything about this new Carnival, so that you can make an informed car buying decision. Till next time, see you soon, and always guys, drive safe.